What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Quote of the day. It is important that you allow yourself to pay attention to what you want. And there are those who call that selfishness, and they do so in a judging or disappointing way. And we say to you that unless you have a healthy view of self, unless you are allowing yourself to want and expecting to receive that which you want, you will never be deliberate in your creating, and you will never have a satisfying experience. Abraham Esther Hicks. Song of the day, Godzilla by AMB Easy. Selfishness is a word that I feel like gets a bad rap because, in my opinion, my humble opinion, we are all selfish. The reason people label things that they perceive as ill intentions as selfish is because they don't just want to come out and tell people, you know what? Your intentions are impure, or your desires are immoral, your motivation is wrong. They're scared to call a spade, but so what they do is they label it as selfish. At the end of the day, we are all selfish. If you are happy when you see your loved ones happy, that's you being selfish. You're making sure your loved ones are happy because it makes you happy. If you are happy making a ton of money, then you are also selfish because you're trying to make as much money as possible to make yourself happy. But everything that you do is designed to feed your inner happiness. The only difference between your selfishness and someone else's is what actually makes them happy versus what actually makes you happy. We have to start being honest with ourselves. We have to start saying, this is what makes me happy and this what doesn't. This is what gives me joy and this is what doesn't. This is what disappoints me and this is what doesn't. Until we start to be honest with ourselves, we can't start to have conversation, and we can't start having those conversations with ourselves until we actually get to know ourselves, to spend time with ourselves, to say, how does this make me feel? Rather than, how does society say this should make me feel? How do I feel about this? Rather than, how does my mom or my dad or my brother or my sister or my aunt or my grandma feel about this? And I'm going to put my beliefs or my thoughts in line with them. I am a free thinker. There are a ton of things that I believe that my family agrees with, and there are things that I believe that they do not agree with. And it's disheartening when someone gives me that cop-out that this is my mother's point of view, so that's why I feel this way. It's okay to feel the same way as certain people, but have your own reason for that. Not just because this person in my life that's important to me, I'm going to agree with them. Back to the matter at hand about selfishness. You will be lost in this world if you do not know what you want, what you are motivated to do, what motivates you, what makes you happy, what is your goal. If you continuously to take your beliefs and your direction in life just to make someone else pleased, you will get lost. You will be lost when that person disappears. You will be lost when that person obtains that goal and then wants another goal and makes you change your path to align with that goal. The most important thing that I want to relay from this video is be a little bit more selfish with your time, your expectations, and your goal. Make sure that you're going after something that is personal to you, something that you want, something that keeps you up at night, something that visits you in your dreams, that haunts your waking moment. These are the things that will give us the fuel to go after we want, the motivation. I just freely, openly tell people all the time, I'm very selfish, especially with my time. If I take time out to spend time with you, to have a conversation over the phone, to meet you at a restaurant, to stop my workout, especially to have a conversation for 30 minutes with you, it's that you should take that as an honor, because that is a very expensive thing for me to do, is to waste my time, or to, I wouldn't say waste, is to use or invest my time. I'm investing this time in you because I see something in you that I want to nurture, or I want to grow, that I want it to flourish. This is just a message. If you're looking for that sign that, hey, you know, what you're doing to make yourself happy is okay, this is that message. Continue to go after your peace and your happiness. If someone judges you as selfish, then they're just simply trying to guilt you into doing what they want to do. Because at the end of the day, like I said, we're all selfish. The only difference between your selfishness and mine is what makes you happy versus what makes me happy. And we're both going to try to move the goal, move the ball, move the topic, the situation forward to what we want that's going to make us happy. All right, guys, take care of yourselves. Be kind to one another. Keep me in your prayers. I'll forever keep you in mind. Endure, believe, rise.